What's going on, man? It's your main man, Rick the Dawn. Hey, welcome to Becoming Ritchie Rich, a show where we take a look at penny stocks and we decide if we want to jump in. I am not your financial advisor, but I am your homeboy from outer space, you dig? So listen, man, before I get started, let me throw on my thinking cap. Oh man, I want to say I apologize because I haven't really been doing these, but something awesome happened. I had a gentleman from my YouTube side of things hop over to my IG and he sent me a comment. He was like, yo, Rick, why haven't you been dropping investing videos? And that is why I'm here right now. All right, him alone is the reason I'm doing this episode. But the reason why, man, I've been busy, man. I've been trying to do so many different things. And I just wanted to take a moment to swing back over here and holler at my homies, my homegirls is over here doing the investing thing. I got a new one though. I want to take a look at this new stock. We'll be using Weerdy.com. Don't forget, listen, the best way you can repay me, I don't want your money. I don't want anything from you. I just want you to check out Weerdy.com and create an account and drop a post. That is like $1 million to me. If you can do that for me, every single person watching this video, that is all the thanks I need. I don't even care about likes. Head to Weerdy.com and drop a post or something like that. But anyway, we're on Weerdy right now, and I'll be taking a look at SNPX. That is the company that I'll be, analyzing today for today's show. SNPX. We're going to start off by giving this company an A+. I will be honest, I haven't really done a lot of preliminary looks at this, and just to see what I'm looking at, I haven't done that. We're going to be finding out everything about this company together. So let's jump in. If you want to get in and get out of this video, we can just look at these wave patterns because I fashion myself a wave investor. Looks like it's some really good stability right here. I really like this stability. And it tells me something really bad had to happen in order for the stock to be trading at 36 cents right now. When not long ago, actually, I want to say this is July 12th, it peaked at $1.03. That's actually a pretty good peak. And then it went on a tumultuous slide downward and it bottomed out at about 27 to 29 cents. And as of this moment, it looks like it's doing very well. It climbed back up to 30 cents. I had someone in my comment section say, hey, I don't know why you're looking at these kind of stocks. You can't make money off of penny stocks. And I am happy to, inform this person that if you got into this company just before this 30% spike, you don't think 30% more on your dollar is not making money? Because that sounds pretty ignorant, all right? If you're an investor, you're in the game to make money. And this is all green for a reason because it went up 30%. The problem with that person is they don't understand the penny stock market and they don't understand when to get in. So you don't get in right now when it's trading above, or I should say when it's up 30%. That's not when you get in, obviously. Does anybody not know that? All right, obviously. However, if you can figure out the cues and how things work and you can find out the past history of a company and how it, the trajectory of the company, then you can get in before this 30% spike. It happens to me all the time, so I know it's very possible. And, for the record, once you see this 30% spike and you're part of it, you get out. You don't hold on. This is a penny stock. You don't keep your money there like it's Amazon and you're going to, see a big return in 10 to 15 years. No, you make your money, you get out the way, and that's how it goes. So, to that person, I say, learn the game, but don't hate the game. You know what I mean? Now, if that is not enough for you, that doesn't really satisfy your appetite just to have a little preliminary observation and report, then you want to stick around because we're going to look a little closer. And let's start right now. First off, the average volume on this particular stock is about 1.2 million, which is pretty substantial for a daily basis type of thing. We're talking, every day 1.2 million transactions. That means the stock has some legs. It's not a stock that's dead in the water. There's no revenue information, and the market cap is only 3.71, which means this company is small. And if there's no revenue information, that leads me to believe that the company doesn't make more than $1 million in revenue. We'll find out more as we keep going, but I will tell you from my preliminary looks, it's not looking the best. It looks like this company doesn't have the financial power to elevate itself. So maybe I wouldn't get into this company. I hope you didn't leave already before I said all that. I'm going to say no on my preliminary look. But look, we're going to figure out if this is the Amazon or the Google before it became the Amazon and the Google. Maybe it's that. But as of this moment, I'm going to go, no, I would not put my money here. Let's keep looking. All right, now, just let's find out what this company, well, actually, there's one thing I wanted to do before I went there. I wanted to figure out what the company offers and what they do. And we're going to take a look at their profile. That is something that, gives me insight on, what they offer. Okay, Synaptogenix is a biopharmaceutical company with product candidates in preclinical and clinical development. The company focuses on developing a product platform based upon a drug candidate called biopharmaceutical 1 for the treatment of Alzheimer's disease. Okay, so they treat a disease and they're a biopharmaceutical company. Okay, I have some ground information to help me, or I should say, help me develop the lens in which I should be looking at this company. All right, here we go. Let's keep looking. All right, Synaptogenix reported earnings resulted from the second quarter and 6 month ended. Okay, I got it. For the second quarter, the company reported net loss was $4 million compared to $3.75 million a year ago. So it looks like an average of $4 million in losses per year. Yeah, not the best news, obviously. Not the best news. For the 6 months, net loss was $5.81 million compared to $7.03 million a year ago. So over a 6 month time span, they're doing better than they were a year ago. Still not the best news because you're hearing a lot about losses, not gains. If you're going to invest in the company, you want to make money, not lose money. So if I look here at the return on investment, you'll see that the company is down 44.16%. And that is not good. And if we keep looking, let's go a little further here. Let's look at some other things. But yeah, a negative 0.44% is not the best. If we look at the PE ratio, the industry itself is 2.74. The company itself is negative or in the negatives. I like 25. That's my number. You know, that's my number. The price to earning ratio, 25 is my number. Okay. And I'm not liking what I'm seeing there. If I'm being honest, there is no dividend information. Who's surprised by that? Not me, by the way. And if we now take a look at the earnings, there is no earnings information or forecast information. Not good. Okay, so I think it's time to, have a realistic expectation of what we're looking at here. I'm going to go B minus. That's a huge drop. I usually don't drop by that much, but I'm not seeing anything that makes me want to put my money here. And I don't want to mislead or misguide the people that are watching this video. I'm not really feeling what I'm seeing at the moment from this company. Okay, now from a technical analysis standpoint, I like to include technical analysis because that's, so get thee beneath me, Satan, you snake, you ravenous snake. You will not distract me today. All right, anyway, back to it. So I like to get computers involved because, what it does is it takes away all the human elements and we're looking at strictly numbers. Now, from an hourly standpoint, they're saying you can make some money from this company. And I think that if we look at the top, we can see that that's very well possible. But, I'm not an hourly trader. I don't sit at computers all day. Day traders, looks like they're saying strong sell. Not a good vibe there. Weekly traders, what about you guys? Strong sell. Monthly traders, strong sell. So once again, it's just not much here that's giving me the vibes, man. But I will tell you this, we are not done yet. Let's go look at the historical data to see if there's anything historically speaking. Wow. I mean, if you got into this company, I would say, no, the markets were closed yesterday. So I would say if you got into this company, this is the 22nd. So there's no news today. All right, maybe it's because it's Yom Kippur and the markets could be closed. Is the markets open today? I'm not even sure. I checked on what is it called? Robinhood. I checked on Robinhood and it looks like it was going to be open today. It could be because it's 8:58 a.m. in my world and the market hasn't opened yet. Okay, but it looks like if you would have got in on the 21st, you would be very, very happy right now because apparently over the weekend, something awesome happened. And it sucks for me because I'm late to the party. All right. And I don't really know if it's a good idea to get in right now. In fact, I'm going to say it's just not. I don't like to get in once the company is already doing well. That's not my vibe. I'll watch it over the next couple of days or even a week and see how, if there's any entries. But if we look at the very bottom here, we should get some information. First off, the high is 53.9, which is pretty freaking good. The average is 40 cents. And what's the low? The low is 26.5. So let me tell you something. When I see that gives me a little hope right there. Right now it's trading at 36.5 and the high is 53.9. That's a lot of room for money to be made. And even if you look at the average is 40 cents, which means on a routine basis, it trades higher than where it's at right now. And that gives me a little hope. Let me go back a little bit. Let me slow down. Let me slow my horses down a little bit. And say that you could technically make money here and you just have to know what you're doing, right? Even if you got in right now at 36.5, you could expect to make 40% or make money off of 40 cents. You could also hope that it reaches this high again over the last 6 months at 53.9. And this is what I was saying earlier. If you know what you know, then if you got in at 27.7 or 0.277, and you knew that the average was 40 cents, your brain should have told you, if I get in at 27.7 and the average is 40 and the high is 53.9, there's money to be made there. And the people who knew that, they got in at 27.7, and what happened? They made money, okay? So don't tell me you can't make money off these stocks. You just can't be someone who doesn't understand what's going on, all right? I want to take a look at the, what do you call these things? I want to look at the stock split history first. And as of right now, there are no stock splits on this company. That always makes me happy, okay? It makes me happy very much so, because I'm going to check a secondary source, though, because I don't trust that stock split history source as much as I used to. I like to look at Seeking Alpha, because Seeking Alpha never misses, man. All right, now if we look at the stock split history on Seeking Alpha, it tells us that there was one in 2021. This is why I always double check my sources, because sometimes one source just doesn't get it right. So there was a stock split on May 19, 2021. All right, now let's take a look at some of the news, and perhaps we can get some understanding as to what happened over the weekend that caused this huge spike, okay? As of this moment, it looks like the latest news took place on September 7th, at which a 12% drop took place. So I would probably do a deeper dive into the internet sphere to see if I can find out what's going on in real time. Or perhaps when we get a little further in the video and we look at StockTwits, we'll have a better understanding. Okay, moving on to this area here, I want to look at the short percentage float to see if anybody is banking on this company to fail and go the way of the dodo bird. And you do that by going here to Yahoo Finance, clicking statistics. And if we look at the short percentage float as of August 31st, which is not good because that's kind of old. There's a 3.61% short percentage float, or, that's how many people or investors are expecting this stock not to do well. That's very low. That's very low, considering that it could be somewhere in the 30s to 40s to 50s, or even higher than that. Okay, moving on to Cap Edge, I'm going to look at the filings and see if there's any news from the exchange in terms of notices of delisting. And there it is. It took place on April, May, June, July, August, September, October, which means they probably have until October to get their stock price above $1. All right, and actually here it is right here. They have until October 23rd to get above $1. And yeah, that's something you have to take in consideration when you're investing in these kind of companies. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that makes me a little nervous. I'm going back down to C+, okay? That's not a lot of time, and they're only at 36 cents. I mean, I don't see any scenario where they get back to $1 before October 23rd. I just don't see it. We do see a nice spike, and we see that the high is 53.9, but let's be real, that's just not high enough to feel confident that this company can pull off a move that giant. Okay, I'm going to look at another source, highly volatile, does not have meaningful market cap, 4 million. That's the market cap. We saw that. Makes less than 1 million in revenue. Man, this company, I really hate to dump on a company because I'm a company that makes less than 1 million. So doesn't mean I'm a bad company, but you should not invest in my company right now. And not financially, not at all, because I'm just not where I want to be. But you can support companies different ways. Like I said, if you went to Weerdy.com and created a profile, that would mean more than $1 million to me, because that starts the process. But I would never get on here and say, hey, please invest in Don Endeavors because we're trying. No, I don't have my things together yet. And with a company making less than 1 million in revenue, they're not there yet. They have some other things they need to do first. And that changes my perception drastically. I didn't know that they made less than 1 million. I just hypothesized based on there not being any data in investing.com. And now I know. All right. Now let's go ahead and look at the monsters of Wall Street. Okay. And that is StockTwits. Don't forget, you can follow your man, Rick the Don, on StockTwits. If you want to send me a nice insult or something like that, you want to say I really suck at this, anything like that, feel free to hit me up on StockTwits. I'm always, ready for one of those. I got 158 followers. What's up, y'all? What's going on? It's your man, Rick the Don. I'm back, baby. Anyway, take a look here. Let me see. Pre-market games being played. Somebody thinks there's some stock market manipulation. I'm a part of that crew right there. Okay, this stock is up 30%. Yeah, I don't know if I'm buying it. I'm not sure if I'm putting my money there. That can be a nice little setup. You jump in thinking you're about to make some money. The person who put all that money there snatches all your gains away, and now you're holding the bag. Interesting. I would agree. Okay. Future greens could see bigger moves. Somebody is definitely being optimistic here. Oh my, what a crap of du jour. Okay, somebody just smells BS, and I think I'm a part of that crew as well. Yeah, there you have it, folks. Look, I'm not going to waste more of your time. I think that it's pretty clear for me that this is a wait and see type of situation. There seemed to be some huge spike over the weekend that I just don't believe in. I don't see anything that tells me that spike is genuine and that it comes from realistic data or something the company did or said. It looks like manipulation. And if it's not manipulation, it looks like hype, which is not the fault of the company. It could just be people, like meme, people memeing stuff. Social media is now a manipulation tactic and tool. And I'm not sure I want to put my hard-earned money in a space like that. I'm going to wait and see what's going to happen. And that's about where I hold off, okay? Now, let's go back to Weerdy real quick. I want to settle at a D-. And I don't think the company is bad. I just think that it is underdeveloped. And I think it's a little too soon. I'm going to click create. And that should post my word to the front page. If you want to say something for all to see, just like my post here is on the front page, go ahead, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's open. It's there for you right now. It takes less than 1 minute to sign up. I mean, come on. All right. But anyway, thank you for watching Becoming Ritchie Rich. I'll holler at you on the next one.